You know, until now, I saw this weekend as the Wolfman Weekend. There's this other movie that's gained a lot of word of mouth. It got me interested, got me curious. I checked it out. So let's talk about it. So One of Them Days is written by Sarita Singleton, directed by Lawrence Lamont, stars Keke Palmer and SZA as a couple of roommates, best friends, and they clearly want to better their lives, but for today, they'll be fine just paying the rent, which SZA's character gave away to her fuckboy, so now they gotta make the rent money by 6 p.m. or they're gonna get evicted. Like, that's the shtick, that's the timeline. Shenanigans ensue, and there are a lot of shenanigans. There's even this counter that comes on screen to remind the audience how much time they have left, which I appreciate. The timeline can kind of get lost in a movie with a lot of shenanigans. Keep saying that, well, I don't know why I keep saying that word. Can't think of a better one. Out the gate, heart and soul of the movie, Keke Palmer and SZA are great in here. It's their friendship at the core of this thing, holding this together. But also their great comedic timing. There are slapstick moments in this movie. Some worked, some was like, it's a bit much. But it doesn't rest it all on the slapstick. It's Keke Palmer's reaction to the slapstick that ends up sticking in my mind. She's a superstar, charming, charismatic, but it's not a one-person show. I can't overstate Keke Palmer and SZA's chemistry and how good it is here. There is that element of kind of like Hangover. I know. You expected a comparison to Friday, didn't you? Or next Friday. Nope. Hangover. I guess that's how I do it on my channel. Where it's an over-the-top yet seemingly concise quest, and then people start chasing our protagonists and it becomes much more complicated. Kind of like that in here. That happens. It's an absolutely enjoyable buddy comedy of these girls trying their best, and they just wrenches get thrown in the gears. But also a cautionary tale. You know, they hit up one of those advanced payday loan places, you know, with the extremely disgusting interest rates. Also, Cat Williams plays a cameo of the guy saying, "Don't do it, listen to me," which, if history's taught us anything.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Probably should have listened a little more to what Cat Williams was saying. But going back to the friendship of these two girls being the core, the nucleus of it, I loved it. Keke Palmer's character wants to elevate her life to become a franchise manager. Her friend stuck with the fuckboy, though she does have artistic talent. I feel like Keke Palmer's she sees the potential in her friend more than her friend does. I appreciate a friend who sees what her friend can do and wants to show her friend her potential. There's something real there, you know, it's heartfelt. And I really love this movie was all about these girls' ability to make lemonade out of lemons, as one of them actually blatantly says in the film. They're crafty, they're clever, they're folks you want to root for. I feel like this is a relatable movie to most people, even if you didn't feel like the movie was going to be relatable to you when you watch the trailer. Yeah, maybe your setting is different, location is different, the premise of your life is different. But who can't relate to that dead-end job, living paycheck to paycheck scenario with your roommate, your best friend, or roommates, plural? I had plural roommates. Eating so much top ramen, the sodium's coming out of your pores when you sweat. The rent is due, another month of living the dead-end cycle, but you know deep down within you and your friends is the potential to do something bolder. That's really what this movie is, a story about two friends finding their potential and turning that potential into reality. With ridiculousness ensuing, but to its core, there it is. Also, the movie's about 90 minutes. Glad we're bringing that back. I enjoy me my 3-hour epics as much as the next person. Really, it's not about 90 minutes versus 2 hours or 3 hours or 2.5 hours, whatever. It's about whatever the movie needs to be to have good pacing. This movie was recognized to be about 90 minutes. That's the pacing Goldilocks zone. Any longer would have dragged on. Any shorter, I would have been like, it could have been an episode of television. It's a fun, easy, relatable watch of a comedy. It's a movie that did the impossible. United fans and critics into liking the same thing. I had myself a really good time. No alcohol required. Quick Google search says it cost $14 million. It's already made that back. Also beat Wolfman, which is great because it's, what's the word? Better. All right, so One of Them Days, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite buddy comedy in which it's just all going wrong? Or it doesn't have to go wrong. Buddy comedy, whatever it is, whatever you think. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.